In the golden age of European cinema, where larger-than-life characters and unforgettable faces defined the screen, few actors commanded attention quite like Mario Adorf. With his piercing eyes, rugged features, and magnetic intensity, he could play a villain so chilling you couldn't look away, or a flawed everyman so human you felt his pain in your bones. From the dark alleys of the Tin Drum to the sweeping landscapes of international co-productions, Adorf became one of Germany's most respected and versatile actors, a bridge between art house and mainstream, between post-war reflection and modern storytelling. But today, April 8th, 2026, that commanding presence has left us. Mario Adorf passed away at the age of 95 in his apartment in Paris after a short illness. His management and family confirmed the news quietly, describing a peaceful departure surrounded by loved ones. The European film community mourns a giant, a man who brought depth, danger, and dignity to every role he touched. So let's go back to the beginning and walk through the remarkable life of Mario Adorf. From his unconventional Swiss-German roots to a career spanning 7 decades, through personal joys, private heartbreaks, family love, and the quiet grace with which he faced his final curtain. Mario Adorf was born on September 8, 1930, in Zurich, Switzerland, to an Italian father, Matteo Minetti, a surgeon from Calabria, and a German mother, Alice. The marriage was brief and troubled. His parents separated when he was young, and Mario was largely raised by his mother in the Eifel region of Western Germany. Growing up in the shadow of World War II, he experienced the hardships and moral complexities of post-war Europe firsthand. Those early years shaped the intensity he would later bring to the screen, the ability to portray both darkness and humanity with equal conviction. After finishing school, he studied acting at the prestigious Otto Falckenberg School in Munich, making his stage debut in the early 1950s. His film breakthrough came in 1954 with small roles, but it was in the 1960s and 1970s that he truly exploded. He worked with masters like Volker Schlondorf on the Tin Drum, 1979, delivering a haunting performance as the grotesque yet tragic Alfred Matzerath. He appeared in international hits like The Odessa File, The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, and many French and Italian productions, becoming one of the most sought-after character actors in Europe. Adorf had that rare gift. He could be terrifying, tender, funny, or tragic, often all in the same scene. Over his long career, he appeared in more than 200 films and television productions, earning numerous awards, including the Bavarian Film Award and Lifetime Achievement Honors. Even in his 90s, he continued working selectively, bringing wisdom and gravitas to every role. Behind the camera, Mario's personal life was a tapestry of love, loss, and enduring partnership. In 1962, he married German actress Lis Verhoeven. Their marriage lasted only until 1964, but it produced a daughter, Stella Adorf, who later became an actress and writer herself. The divorce was difficult, yet Mario remained a devoted father. In 1985, he found lasting happiness when he married French journalist and author Monique Faye. Their union lasted more than 40 years until his death. Monique was his rock, intellectual, supportive, and deeply loving. They shared a beautiful life together, dividing time between homes in Germany, France, and Switzerland. Mario often spoke with visible emotion about how Monique brought stability and joy into his life after earlier turbulence. He cherished quiet moments with her, reading, traveling, discussing art and politics. Family was sacred to him. He maintained a close bond with Stella and took great pride in her accomplishments. In his later years, he became a grandfather, finding renewed wonder in watching the next generation grow. Mario was known for guarding his private life, rarely inviting cameras into his home, preferring instead the simple pleasures of good conversation, excellent food, and time with those he loved most. Mario Adorf's lifestyle reflected a man who had seen the world but never lost touch with what mattered. Even at the height of his fame, he lived relatively modestly, elegant but never ostentatious. He owned comfortable homes in Paris, where he spent much of his later life, Germany, and Switzerland, surrounding himself with books, art, and memories rather than luxury. He enjoyed fine wine, classical music, long walks, and deep discussions. He remained intellectually curious into his 90s, reading voraciously, writing occasional essays and memoirs, and reflecting on the changes he had witnessed in post-war Europe. Health challenges came with age, but he faced them with characteristic dignity and humor. He stayed active as long as possible, walking daily and maintaining friendships with colleagues from across decades. His net worth at the time of his passing was substantial for a lifelong character actor, estimated in the range of several million euros. Built from decades of film and television work, residuals, book sales, and wise investments. It provided comfort and security for Monique and the family, but Mario never defined himself by wealth. Success for him was measured in roles well played, stories well told, and a life lived with integrity. The news of Mario's passing on April 8, 2026, after a short illness came as a quiet shock. At 95, he had lived a full, rich life, but the finality still stung. Tributes poured in from across Europe. Actors, directors, and fans who had grown up watching him portray complex, unforgettable characters. German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier and many cultural figures paid respects, calling him one of the greats of German and European cinema. His family requested privacy in their grief, but their love for him shone through every statement. Mario left behind Monique, his wife of over 4 decades, daughter Stella, and grandchildren who will carry forward his stories and spirit. Mario Adorf lived 95 years and left behind a body of work that spanned generations, a wife who was his greatest love, a daughter who followed in his artistic footsteps, and countless viewers who felt seen through the flawed, fascinating characters he brought to life. He showed us that true acting greatness comes from within, from understanding pain, joy, darkness, and light, and that a life dedicated to storytelling can touch millions long after the final take. He was a husband, father, grandfather, an artist who never stopped observing the human condition with honesty and compassion. If Mario Adorf's performances ever moved you, if one of his characters ever lingered in your memory, or if his long, remarkable life inspires you today, please hit that like button and subscribe so we can keep telling these powerful stories of the actors who shaped our screens and our emotions. Share your favorite Mario Adorf role or memory in the comments. I read every one. Thank you for watching. Rest in peace, Mario. Your presence on screen will endure.